we're going to build an evaporation box or a floating smoking box. The principle behind this is fairly simple. You're going to use a whole bunch of simple lashings using the Canadian jam knot. You're going to need a knife, cord, saw is optional, and you're going to need a spare t-shirt, garbage cloth, whatever, to cover the box when it's completed. The shirt or cloth, when moistened, will help remove heat or capture smoke if you're going to use it in which one. And you're going to need a whole lot of twigs, about the size of your finger works best. You can go a little bit smaller and it'll be just fine. If you're unfamiliar with the Canadian jam knot, what you're going to do is you're going to get a length of cord. You're going to tie an overhand knot as a stopping knot. Then you're going to tie a simple slip knot, which is just another overhand knot. And as you crank down, that stop knot will cinch up to your main knot. When you're done, you tie it off with another overhand knot to finish it off. A quick example. Once it's all cinched up nice and tight, take your knife, correction, tie your finishing stop knot, and trim it off. And then you're going to have to do one more this way. Again, overhand knot, simple slip knot, try to get you on camera here. And it'll create a nice little X that's nice and tight and uses less cordage than a standard lashing. Crank it back and forth until it's nice and tight. Tie your other overhand. Cinch it down. And there you have your first corner. Once you're done lashing, this is one side. You'll need to replicate it one more time. This is going to be a bigger box, for example, and it's going to be a little hard to get my t-shirt on. But you'll need at least two more of these, or correction, one more of these, and then you'll need two long sticks. And you'll have the basis of your box so far. Correction, 4 sticks. So 2 of these sides, 4 more sticks, and you have the outside of your box. Then you can set up shelving on the inside. Alright, so once your box is completed, this will be the bare minimum. I suggest doing some more bracing down here on the bottom if you're going to use it as a refrigerator. If you're going to use it as a smoker, to add more of these so your stuff doesn't fall through. The next step will be covering it with your cloth. And this is going to take me a few minutes, so stand by. So again, the evaporation box. Holding a gallon of water, half a gallon of water. T-shirt, spare cloth, moisten it, soak it up. The water evaporates, it'll pull the heat with it. If you suspend it in the air and in the shade, it will work even better. This will keep your drinks cold, your meat colder. If you want to use it as a smoker, have your rope adjustable in length, and you can lower it to the fire. And the fire and the smoke will catch it up under here. You might burn your cloth, which is why you use a spare t-shirt or a sacrificial cloth. The more shelving you add, the more things you can put in here. I just did a quick brace. Once your box is completed, you moisten the cloth and it will create your evaporation cooler. You can fill in the inside with meat, water, things of that nature. You want it suspended and in the shade, and the wind passing by will help cool it off. And if you want easier in and out access, you can create openings. Like I said, this is going to be a sacrificial piece of cloth. And if you want to use it as a smoker, you need to keep it like completed. No damage. Little hole in the opening is fine. And when you're using it as a smoker, you hang it above your open fire and try to catch all the smoke. So this is your hanging evaporation cooler. Right now mine's holding a half a gallon of water. The cloth is soaked and it'll cool off in a few hours when the wind blows and hanging in the shade. And that is the project. It's fun, simple, it's different, and you can use the box for a few other projects the more shelving you add, or cross lashing bars. Thank you.